It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another trailer breakdown for an upcoming episode of The Walking Dead. This is my trailer breakdown for Season 11, Episode 4, called Rendition. Now, if you haven't watched Episode 3 yet, you probably don't want to watch this video because it will spoil the things that we saw in Episode 3. And just in case people don't know, the last episode that aired on AMC itself was actually Episode 2, which ended with an attack by the Reapers, and obviously those who had AMC Plus were able to watch the third episode a week early, meaning today, which is why I was able to watch it, and the reason why I saw the trailer for the next episode, because it was at the end of episode 2. So we're gonna go through this trailer, but again, if you haven't watched episode 3, you probably don't want to watch this because it will spoil a lot for you. With that said, stay tuned, we'll be right back with this trailer breakdown. Alright, as always, before we jump into this, if you're not a subscriber and enjoy the content by the end, consider subscribing to join our community, share and smash the like button, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that, let's dive right in. So this trailer actually starts with this interesting shot of a Reaper that's injured on a table, and then we have someone else doing some sort of a ritual. This makes me feel like the Reapers are some sort of a cult, which is very, very interesting. In the voiceover, we have the Reaper's leader, the villain at the center of it all, Pope, saying something. He says, "Do you feel that?" And then he walks in to the room they're at, and obviously we can see there's a bunch of other Reapers around. Pope says, "All the chaos." So do you feel that? Do you feel all the chaos? So it seems like they get off on causing havoc. And then we have this awesome shot of Pope walking in. He looks pretty intimidating. It's gonna be interesting to see what he's all about. He has some sort of an accent, like maybe an English accent. And then we have this shot, which is probably inside the Reaper's camp, inside the place where the survivors were trying to get to. Obviously, from Maggie's story that she told, we know that the Reapers took control of Maggie and her crew's old community, which is, I'm assuming, this place right here. So we see one of their victims tied upside down, much like how we saw at the end of episode 2 and early in episode 3, the victims that were tied upside down on the poles along the sides of the road. But we do see the Reapers bringing in someone that they captured. This looks like it's Daryl, and at this point, I still stand by that prediction that this is probably Daryl. We see this shot right here, two Reapers dragging Daryl right there, and then we have this shot, so we see Daryl right here. They're approaching someone. Now we can't see who they are, it's blurry. I may be wrong, but this might be Frost, who is from Maggie's community. Obviously we didn't see him getting killed in the last episode, and we didn't see what happened to him, he just disappeared. So maybe we do have a Reaper as a double agent, and that would be Frost. Maybe that's exactly how the Reapers knew where the survivors are when they attacked them at the end of episode 2. I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe I'm getting right now. And then we have this shot of someone. Now I originally thought this is Elijah, but it's not. When it comes to Elijah, I don't know what happened to him. He was dragged away by Reapers, but we didn't see what happened to him. So he was either captured or he was killed. If he was killed, he was off screen, and I think it would be disappointing. If he was captured, then that's cool because then we could see him and Daryl, who's also going to be captured, teaming up to escape and fight back against the Reapers. And then we have this shot, which I think is connected to the previous one. So we have obviously Leah right there. Obviously we do know the mask that she's wearing. That's how we identify Leah at this point as one of the Reapers. We haven't really seen her face yet, but everything is pointing towards this being Leah and her being a Reaper. For those of you that don't know, Leah is actually the female character that Daryl ran into, which we saw in the bonus episodes of season 10. She's the one that had a romantic relationship with Daryl. So if you forgot who she was, that's who she was. And then we have this shot of Daryl with blood all over his face, which is interesting. In the voiceover, we have Pope saying, "Death day after day." And then we have this shot of Daryl with his knife out looking at a Reaper with dog next to the Reaper. Look at the mask. Look at dog standing right next to the Reaper. This is obviously Leah. I mean, I don't have to justify that anymore. Everyone knows that this is Leah. And then we have this shot of 2 Reapers dragging Daryl most likely. And then we see this. They're taking him somewhere. They're probably gonna interrogate him and try to get information out of him. We have this shot of Daryl. Now he's free here. This could be either before he was captured or it could be after, like he might have escaped. But he is snooping around the Reaper's camp most likely. We see him jumping some sort of a wall here. We see him behind the wall. Dog is right there, but we do see a Reaper walking in. I could be wrong, but that might be Leah. And then we have this shot of another Reaper. In the voiceover, I think Pope says I'm angry, which is interesting. We have Daryl throwing a knife and killing a Reaper, and then we have him here wrestling around with another Reaper and trying to kill him. And then we have Pope. It's a pretty awesome shot of him. He looks like a pretty intimidating villain. He says, make them feel wrath. So that is very, very interesting. Obviously, he looks like a very sophisticated and interesting villain, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of him and figuring out what motivates him and what he's trying to do. Like, why is he after the survivors? Is he just after them because he's a psychopath, or is there a hidden objective that we don't know at this point? The trailer ends with this shot of Daryl with a burning container behind him. He's looking at someone. I'm assuming this is Leah. We do see other Reapers behind Leah and they have their masks off. So this could be one of 2 things. Either the Reapers are surrounding him and capturing him, or maybe this is when Leah switches sides again and she even gets some Reapers on her side, and this is basically a shot of them telling Daryl that they're on his team and they're ready to fight alongside him against the Reapers. And then we have this final shot of Daryl Dixon looking at most likely Leah, like I said. But that's pretty much it for this trailer breakdown. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to join our community. Share and smash the like button and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.